Hi there. This is Mika Gobik from Gobik Coaching, and today I wanted to talk about upgrading our personal operating system. So, we all upgrade our computers all the time and our apps and all these things, but we stick with our mindset, our old beliefs forever. And think about it. You would never run a computer on the same operating system than 20 years ago. I mean, seriously, not even 2 years ago. But we often run on exactly those thoughts and beliefs. And that's one of the things why I talk a lot about what we need to unlearn. And there are certain beliefs that hurt us more than others. One example I recently mentioned in my newsletter, subscribe, was being a good student. So this is very true of many women, but also, of course, applies to men. When you are a good student, you are rewarded for it. Being a straight A student, teachers or professors pay you extra attention. Your parents might reward your efforts. You might win awards. You might get to travel. All these things. So during most of our early lives, being a good student is a perfect modus operandi, perfect MO. So that becomes our operating system. When we face a new challenge, we start learning more. But when you're in your career, that might not be the right thing. I mean, obviously, I'm still a huge fan of learning, continuous learning and everything, but it cannot happen automatically that when you're facing a challenge or are out of your comfort zone, that your go-to is, oh, let me order 10 books and let me enroll in 3 courses that you might never finish. Or, well, maybe you will. So, but do you need all those certifications? So in our careers, we really need to think about applying that I'm a good student that serves me strategically. And it might not serve you as much as it used to earlier. Probably not. So that's when it's time to change our update our operating system. For me, other example, for me, it served me for a long time to see myself as a commitment phobe. And that's what I ran with for decades. I am a commitment phobe. And it served me well because it allowed me to take a lot of risks. It allowed me to try out a lot of things because I was like, well, I don't have to stick with it. Made me feel good in many ways and allowed me to move internationally, to take on clients. I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm super qualified to do that, but let me try it. So all these things worked very well with my operating system commitment phobe. MG commitment phobe. And nowadays, it does not serve me any longer, right? So that's why it was a big step for me to buy a condo this summer, because that's not a commitment phobe activity, right? Buying a condo. I'm also married, but it's really just sometimes you have to rethink, is it still serving me? And right now, as I'm building a steady business, love being in Seattle, being a commitment phobe just does not serve me well. Now, I have rethought that. It's like, I don't need to be a commitment phobe any longer, because right now, I don't want to take crazy risks and do a lot of crazy things I've never done before. Right now, I want to settle here even more and build my business step by step and do a couple of other things for which it is perfect that I don't have to be a commitment phobe any longer. That's what I'm talking about. As long as things serve you, run with them. But if they don't any longer, you can change those. You don't have to stick with your old beliefs and mindsets. You can upgrade. If you want any help with that, let me know. I'd be happy to talk. Bye-bye.